Hello and welcome to BallinCraig Estate. My name is Eddie and this is my vlog. Today is October the 29th and our really busy couple of weeks is continuing. I have the Amazon Cedar up here, my D9 3000, hooked up to the 7810. We're going to head up this way and plant our first set of winter wheat. So we've got winter wheat in the cedar, so we're going to do that. So let's jump in, start her up, and away we go. So yeah, this is our winter wheat, and I'm looking forward to getting this in. We're going to do one of our 2 new fields that we've created. Go watch the back. Yeah, get around there. There we are. Hit the gate posts. There we go. Yeah, we couldn't have wider than a 3 meter cedar here. We'd never fit it through the gateways. So we're going to start with this field. Get this planted. I just want to check I've connected up. Yeah, I think we're all connected up. That's good. Right, so down it goes. Out with our marker. Start it up. And away we go. There we are. So I'll stick as close to the side as I can. Make sure I get it seeded right up to the edge. And get as much of this winter wheat in as we can. So yeah, it's this is exciting. This is a crop that hopefully is the start of sort of a new extra focus for the farm. And we're very much not getting rid of the dairy focus that has been the lifeblood of the farm for years. But we are going to be doing a little bit more arable work on the farm. Just sort of spreading out our how we do this. I want to get that massively in the middle of the. There we go. Line up and down we go. I just sort of it's also an attempt to use our equipment to the fullest potential, because you know there's not much point in having a combine on the farm if we're only doing one field with it. So whereas before we have had crops more to get the straw out of it, we're now looking at having crops so that we can get a little bit of profit out of them as well. And we're choosing crops here that means we shouldn't need extra headers or extra pieces of equipment on the farm, other than what we already have. So yeah, the expansion is very much just a small scale expansion to hopefully increase the profitability of the farm is what we're after. Hence the extra 2 arable fields that we've created, and the switching of everything around so that the arable stuff is on a couple of fields and a couple of fields that are suitable for it, and then just sort of making the farm overall a little bit more efficient, just so that we can really make the most of what we have here. We are, of course, investing. I am investing in a grain store. We're just trying to get some planning permission for it at the moment. It's going to go up probably either where our combine shed is now, or up at the cow shed that we don't use anymore. We'll see where it goes, and what form it takes, of course, will depend on which of those locations. But either way, it should go well. Should be perfect. I don't see any issues. We're not looking at in either way. We're not really looking at changing the outside of the barn, but just sort of changing the internals of it, and just putting either just a small storage. We're not looking at storing a huge amount of crop. But we just want to store it long enough that we can maximise the amount of money we can sell it for. Because the time of year we've been selling crops, it just doesn't really maximise our profit from them. So because we'd never really before looked to make a profit on the wheat. You know, we've always looked to sort of get the straw out of it and save ourselves having to buy straw bales instead of actually going, well, could we make money from this? So that's really where we're going with it. And I spoke to my grandfather about it, and he has no qualms about it. I know I've had a few people go, you know, why would you want to do this? This is a classic old dairy farm. It should always be a dairy farm. And I just kind of go, well, yes, we are still a dairy farm, but we're just branching out that little bit. And I think that's healthy for a farm. You know, you look for ways to keep the farm profitable, to keep it afloat, and it has been the problem. It's part of the reason why we don't have as many fields as the farm once had. And this is a great way for us to rebuild the estate. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. We're going to start with all the fields. My long-term aim is to regain all the fields this side of the road. So I'm not looking... So the field the other side of the road, we only own one field the other side of the road, and that's the one where the fair is. But otherwise, I'm not looking to regain the fields the other side of the road yet. All the ones this side I'm looking to. So there's two more that I've got my eye on, which after next year's harvest, I think we might actually be able to afford. And actually, sorry, slightly more than that. It might even be 4 or 5 this side of the road. But enough that I can look at this and go, right, we need to get some extra fields in. We need to buy these extra fields. And we need to raise enough money to buy these extra fields. So that's what we're looking at doing. Yeah, there's one the other side of the cows there that the current owner has fenced off, which I think we probably need to get the fence down. We're not looking to put any cows into the field, but it would be a great field for us to use for hay making and silage making. So look at that. And then there's a field right at the top that has been put down to grass that might actually serve as another good arable field, or maybe the other way around, because the one at the top is fairly flat. So making hay bales and silage bales on it would be a lot easier than the one on the hillside. So really, we've got a lot of options, and we're going to keep an eye on them and kind of work it out. This year, very much our plan is to get these new fields working. To get the field right at the top, which I think is field 10. Get that doing some hay. We're going to do some hay on that to round out the year. Some sort of late year hay, which of course you kind of hope is going to dry out fairly quickly and not get caught in the rains. There's always the risk of that when you're doing late year hay, especially as the days are getting colder and shorter. But we should be alright. It's picking that right window where it will actually dry out, and we might get some late autumn sun. But yeah, we're going to have to go. We'll probably have to go and mow that in a bit. Good way for me to break up my seeding as well. Because otherwise I end up, you know, you don't want to be doing the same job over and over and over all the time. Especially when you've got options. I can break things up a bit, and we got a field of canola to seed as well, of course. Oh no, we're not seeding that autumn though, of course. We're seeding that in the we'll be seeding that in the spring, but I want to put some oilseed radishes in there first. So they should up our yield on that field and increase the amount of money we'd make from that as well, which again allows us to buy more of the farm back. So yeah, it's all with the aim of getting the farm back to its former glory. And hopefully you guys will join me on that journey for a while yet, as we restore the farm. And we go. We're eating up this field. Very nicely eating up this field. We may even get onto our other field in this vlog. That would be good. That would be very good. But we'll see how we go. I think we're only halfway through, and we're about halfway through the vlog, so probably not. But yeah, I will get the other field seeded directly after this one, because I just want to. I want to get these done. These 2 wheat fields done is a good place to be. A good situation to have done. There we go. Got to do some more work with the animals in one of these vlogs soon, I think, as well, because of course that is all ongoing as well, and I don't want to let you you guys to miss out on that aspect of the farm, just because I'm focusing on the arable bit a bit more. There we go. This is going in here very nicely. We've given a bit of time for these plough furrows to break down as well, so that's making things a bit easier. Yeah, because you can't immediately seed into plough. You've got to let it have a little bit of time and a little bit of rain on it. We have had a little bit of rain, thankfully. Softened the ground up a bit. But now we're dry again. I want to get the wheat in. Of course, it's Halloween in the next couple of days as well, which is quite nice in BallinCraig. You see lots of pumpkins along the high street. We don't have a Halloween festival or anything like that, but yeah, everybody does tend to get in the spirit of things, and we do get a few trick and treaters up the house, simply because we are so close to the village that they do walk up. So I do tend to put a couple of pumpkins out and maybe some spider webs in the window and things like that. Always good fun. Ah, there we go. And that's that row done. Yeah, this is going in very nicely. Oh. I don't know how I'm doing for seed. I think I'm alright for seed. I might just pop out quickly and have a check. Yeah, let's... oh, have I got my... No, I haven't got that down. Yeah, I might just pop out of the tractor quickly and have a look at the seed. There we go. There we are. Yeah, plenty of seeds still in the back. Wow, yeah, we'll be going for a while. So that's good. Jump back in the tractor. There we go. Yeah, looking very good. So just taking a few shots of the tractor because, you know, I like to keep an album of photos and things of the tractor. So it's nice. The stuff working. This is a fairly big occasion, really. This is the first big push on the changes to the farm that I'm making. That we're doing first crop in this field. You know, this has been grass for a while, and now we're putting a crop in it. And it's quite a big change around here. Probably looking to maybe get a few more cows as well in the next 12 months. I am going to see where I am at the end of the year after having done the barn renovations and things like that. And we're probably gonna sell. I want to sell some wool off at the end of the year and things like that as well. And we'll see. And we got a couple of bullocks to sell off as well, so that'll bring in a bit of money. Yeah. Born this year. Obviously, having too many bulls is not a good idea. There we go. I'm into the bottom half of the field now. So yeah, field 9, which is the one just over the hedge there, I will get done and get that seeded as well. I love this time of year insofar as all the leaves, everything's that wonderful golden colour, and it's really quite beautiful, especially with the sun when you get the sun shining through them. It's just all sorts of gorgeousness. Right, lift that because we're now on the diagonal bit, which is always a little bit more tricky. There we go. Take our cue from where the plough is. Should be alright. Yeah. Nice thing about seeding with this tractor is this tractor has probably got a bit more power than absolutely needed for the seeder. So you can go at a decent rate. If we did it with the T-dub, we'd have a bit more trouble. Oh, it looks like we missed a patch there. There we go. Around again. Space in the headlands to turn. Yeah, I need to keep that in the middle. So my divider line or my marker line in the middle of the bonnet, really. That will ensure that I don't have any misfits. But yeah, I think we must have hit a bump at this point because our seeder seems to have jumped. Maybe we're going a bit fast for that bit of the field. There we go. Yeah, we had the same thing happen. Ah, weird. Very weird. It happens, but nah. Let's see if it happens again. Nope, we seem to be alright this time. No jump there. Little bit odd. But otherwise okay. Yeah, on to the last corner of this. Go. Like that. Probably only want to do one or two more. Get our marker back on the correct side. Down and away we go. Oh yeah, we came in a little bit far then. Either that or it jumped at that point, which is a distinct possibility. Right, one little bit here. And we want to go and start doing the headlands. I think at this point, I know, and we can do one more because we want to do sort of single strip around here. There we go. So we'll do one here, then we want to head up here. So there's a very definite way I plan to do these headlands. Because we've got basically 3 strips on the headlands. Need to go up here like this. We've not got any markers down. Go. Right. So the aim is to try and finish in this corner, really. There we are. Oh yeah, you can see another point at which it jumped. So I think it did jump in that swing. So we have got a few patches that are where the cedar has jumped. I'm not too worried about it. Right, so we'll go down here and clean this up. Good speed that we're going at. Yeah, that's definitely jumping in places there. You can tell because the whole thing lifts and the whole tractor then is able to speed up a bit. So that's interesting. There's some proper patches where it jumps. Yeah, here you can see that we're going to need to do 3 passes. Up the hill. So we'll reverse back up and do these 2 downhill. Easier for us to sort at the bottom. Some maneuverings to get this right. Yeah. Oh, I missed a bit there though. Never mind. Back up the hill. Yeah. Headlands are always all about trying to get positioning right and spacing right, and doesn't always work as you hope, but it's you get it right and it works brilliantly. You get it wrong and you get patches. Never mind. And it is the issue with grass fields that you do tend to find that you have a few lumps and bumps more because they've not been worked as much as fields that have been arable for a long time. You find, I'm not leaving that much. You find that you end up with lumps and bumps in that on an arable field would have been smoothed out a long time ago. On a grass field that's turned to arable, you do find you have these patches that make the cedar jump like this. Which is fine, they'll even out over time. We should still get a significantly good yield off this field, so I'm not that worried about it. There we go. Right, there we are. Come up to the end here, and yeah, we will end the vlog when I finish this field. I think. Yeah, perfect. So I'm going to pop back to the farm and get some more seeds. All that remains, though, is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this vlog. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos from the farm, please subscribe to the channel. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.